Now would be the time to go live, to be honest with you. Got it, right, okay. And today I want to welcome along everybody that's joining us live on Facebook Live. So very, very happy to have you. And if you're going to be watching it a little later on, over there on YouTube, you know what to do, right? No, you do, seriously. Sub, thumb, bell, bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like Gregory Childs from the band Heartlung. Love that name, I really, really do. Always have. He's joining us this morning, coming out of Toronto. And, well, thumb. Like us. Get epileptic with the thummy thing. Literally. Yeah. And while you're there, subscribe. Become part of the family. And you know something? We call it the noise here at Galaxy because it is growing louder. Louder every day. It's getting exponential. It really is. Nice to have everybody joining us. And let me tell you how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV. Big record. Sony Music, The Orchard, here with Galaxy.
Galaxy. Galaxy. 107fm. Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107fm in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music The Orchard.
And I want to welcome along Wolfgang Debrek as well. Nice to have you on board, my friend. It really is. Let's kick the mule and the donkey. Kick it off. Here's Gregory Childs and Heartlung, Lonesome. So how you feeling, bro? You okay?
I'm great, yeah. I feel great. It's good to be back on here with you guys and just chilling and, chat about the song and what we've been up to and hear what you guys have been up to. You guys are so busy. You're always doing your thing.
Believe me, bro, we are so booked up. Literally, I think we're about midway through January, February, something like that. Where'd you go?
I'm not sure here. Just 1 second. And my camera's just being a little weird. Sorry. Sorry about that.
No worries. No worries. And there we go. He's back.
You have to flip over it.
And he's gone again. George Prophet's joining us. Nice to have you on board, George. Welcome back, my friend.
And Guy Miranda's tuned in.
And Franco.
And Louise.
How are you, Franco? Nice to have you on board. Louise Ladat is joining us as well.
Hi, everyone.
And we've got... Oh, well, that's a good shot.
We won't show that.
I'm having some issues here. I'm just trying to...
Just tell him to put it up and down. Will be fine. Like, that'll do. Just see him.
Whatever works, bro.
Having a few problems.
Yeah, I apologize. Just give me 1 second here. Something just happened.
No worries. No worries. I can wing it.
We're just having some film difficulties on the other side of the world, in Toronto. Yeah, we're getting some great photos of the apartment.
There we go. He's back.
Here we go. Yeah, well, we'll see. Here we go.
Dear.
All right, sorry about that.
No worries, bro. We'll get through it. Shimmer Johnson's joining us. Hello, Shimmer. Welcome back again. It's a pleasure to have you on board. And we've got about 1 minute and 50 seconds. How are we going for countries?
Countries, 182.
Not bad. 182 countries are tuned in this morning, Greg.
Right on. Right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Where would we be without them? We love those countries. Almost, we're in pretty much every English-speaking country in the world now.
Right, no, where's 182 country based out of? Is that New Zealand or?
No. I mean, there is 182 countries around the world tuned in.
Okay, cool.
Not like Agent 107 over here on the stick thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my code word for that one. She's Agent 107.
Yeah.
Hey, it works. It does.
That is not fair, babe.
You know, I'm getting so much into the music, literally, that I forgot to turn the mics on. Typical me, to be honest. So, Sean Rivers is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Sean. And JD on Cat also joining us. I wonder if that's Don. Don, pleasure to have you on board, my friend. It really, really is. And Thomas Greco is joining us as well. Also, Brian Wayne Perry. Nice to have you on board, Brian. And happy Thanksgiving to you too, my friend. I really, really mean that. Bo Gregory is joining us, and Ryan Anderson as well. Now, right now we're joined live, coming out of Toronto, by the man himself, Gregory Childs, from the band, of course, Heartlung, and I love, love, love that name. Of course, we have been friends in the past. We've released a few songs with Gregory, and we've met his then future wife. Now he's run off and got married. Now, Gregory, my first question to you was, where the hell was my invitation?
We could afford the plane ticket. We brought you guys over for sure.
Believe me. And I've got to be honest with you. I looked in email, I looked in snail mail, I looked in old man mail. Even the carrier pigeon said, no, I'm sorry, no invitation. I was rather upset. But, you know, congratulations, my friend.
Thanks, Brad. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
And give love to your good lady wife as well, because believe me, absolutely talented lady in her own right. Now, she did some vocals on Lonesome, didn't she?
Yeah, Tyra is extremely talented. She's the other side of the Lonesome story on that end, and she killed the vocals on that. And I was just telling Barbara before you guys went live, she's also releasing, going to be the lead vocalist on one of her upcoming releases as well. It should be pretty cool. So.
Well, you know something, I'm looking forward to hearing this brand spanking new track. And, of course, we must do an interview with her the next time around as well, because, believe me, very, very talented lady, honest. Having said that, my friend, let's talk a little bit about Lonesome. Where did the lyrics come from?
So that song it's about, I think a lot of people have experienced this, it's being in something that you want to work out, but the pieces just won't fit. They just jam and break up and peel back. And it just doesn't work. So that's kind of where that song's coming from. It's that kind of place.
Absolutely love, love, love that. I really do. Sean Rivers, of course, from South River Slim. Nice to have you back, my friend. It really is. Mike Gill is watching. Nice to have you on board. Holly Ann is watching. And Sydney Irving. Hello, sweetheart. Nice to have you on board. And next time you run into Jimmy Buffett, give him a poke in the eye for me for Christmas time, won't you, darling? Do that. Now, and of course she says good afternoon from New York. Well, it's a pleasure to have you on board. It really, really is. Greg, really, really want to talk about this because, believe me, it's an absolutely fascinating track. Tell me all about From the Chest.
Yeah, so From the Chest, there's a lot going on there. The main kind of theme in that song, it's basically about a man who's lost his wife, and he's appealing to God to be let into heaven because, you know, he's lived a life of less than Christian ideals, and he's not sure if he's going to get into heaven to see his wife. So the song is a plea to God saying, hey, you know, just because I didn't live this extremely, you know, doctrinated Christian way, I'm still a good person. Like, let me in. Like, let me come home.
Well, doesn't God forgive? Isn't that in the Bible? Yeah. Doesn't God forgive? Believe me, I've been there. I spent a number of months, would you believe, actually in a coma once upon a time, way back in my younger days. Yeah, believe me, very, very many months in that. And I got to the point, literally, where I could feel I was at the pearly gates, but, you know, St. Peter said, Grant, you're not good enough to get in here, you better go. You know, so I went down the other avenue, and he said, nah, you're not bad enough to get in here. So I'm stuck here being a bloody DJ. Here's Gregory Childs and their brand spanking new song, From the Chest. Yeah, true story. I did actually spend a number of months in a coma.
No way.
Yeah, I had a motorcycle accident.
I'm sharing what happened? Like, were you in an accident? Or?
Yeah, I had a motorcycle accident. I slid off a road, off a cliff, 180 feet, and fell onto an old riverbed that was just nothing but big-ass boulders with a Bonneville landing on top of me, crushed me. And I can honestly say 18 months in hospital, and I broke every single bone in my body at least twice.
Wow.
I really did. And would you believe it was actually a guy that taught Tai Chi that taught me to walk again?
Wow.
Literally.
That's really intense. So did you have any visions where you were in the coma? Like, what was that? Do you remember anything from it?
No, nothing. Believe me, just black. That's all I remember. And then I remember some lady in a white dress smiling at me saying, "Welcome back." That's it. Oh, look, when it happened, I'm not kidding you, middle of winter, I hit black ice, skidded off the road, hit the one and only tree on this pass, and I was going up over this pass in the middle of the night, slid off. I was actually on a Triumph Bonnie, and I slid off the road, hit this tree, bounced and went straight off into blackness, literally, and landed on this riverbed. And I'm not kidding you, I looked up at one stage, the old Trumpy, would you believe, was still ticking over, right? You just wouldn't die, this whole thing. And all I could see was this bright white light, and I'm thinking, holy hell, I'm dead. True,
wow.
Right? And out of that bright white light came these objects in fluoro orange suits with white hats going, "You're going to be fine." And that's all I remember for about 6 to 8 months. Yeah.
Wow. Holy, that's insane.
Happened.
Jeez, you're all right. I'm glad you made it through.
I came out with, would you believe, a plastic kneecap. I've got a prosthetic kneecap, but other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah,
but I tell you what, when I first came to, the first thing the doctors said to me was, "You're never going to walk again." And I went buggered with that. Then they sent me to physio, and I was never going to walk. You know, I was supposed to be in a wheelchair. Then I wasn't going to walk without a limp. So I needed a cane or something. And my physiotherapist said, "Come and meet my father." And she took me home one night, talked to her father, and her father was he had his own dojo and used to train people. And he says, "We'll get you walking in no time." Yeah. So wow, what a story. I'm glad for that experience, I've got to be honest, but stupid thing for me to do in the first place. It really was. Take me back, sweet Jesus. I wanna go home tonight. Take me home. I said my goodbyes. Yeah, take me back, sweet Mary. You're back before the end. I wanna go home and be with my dear. Okay, it doesn't want to do it, so we'll do it for you.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I don't know how else to say it, but just love the work that comes out of Gregory Childs' mind, and of course his band Heartlung as well. Really love that stuff from the chest. Absolutely fantastic. Got to say hi to Gay Miranda, who's joining us from Norway this morning. Nice to have you on board, Gay. And Paul Harkins, of course, from the Heartland Roots Band, coming out of Leicester in the UK. Nice to have you on board too. Tony Ramos is joining us, and Jim Buffett. I told Sydney to give you a poke in the eye for Christmas, so hold her to it, won't you, my friend? Love that. Brian Wayne Perry, the output signal sounds a tad hot today. Well, okay, I'll let production know about that. And Jimmy Buffett says, "Hi, Barbara." Hi, Jim. My friend, I do have one question for you before we depart. do you, by any chance, have a Christmas song?
We actually do have a Christmas song. It might not be the same kind of Christmas songs that are on the radio right now, but maybe it'll come out next year.
Okay, because believe me, we would love to be able. You see, only 32 days here and away from Christmas, if you know what I mean. So we're gearing up for the Christmas show, and I ask everybody, if you want to be in on it, please submit a Christmas song. We would love to have to play your music through this. But I found out this morning, management and production have just told me, 4 days of Christmas music.
Okay.
Are you serious? And they went, yeah, absolutely. 2 days leading up, of course, it's holiday time, right? 2 days leading up to Christmas, Christmas Day itself, and Boxing Day, which would happen to be Christmas Day over in your side of the world. You know what I mean? So I see their logic. I volunteered not to. I volunteered not to be here that period of time. Look, don't get me wrong, I'm very, very Christmassy, but not that much. I gotta be fucking. Yeah, believe me. One day if Father Christmas does me, otherwise, me and Rainbow are going to have words. Rudolph, sorry, we're going to have words. Jimmy Buffett says that's why I'm here. Absolutely, Jimmy, I get it, I do. My friend, one more question before we go. Anything new coming up in the near future? And believe me, I'm looking forward to the new submitment from your good lady wife as well. So what are we looking at as far as next year goes?
Yeah, we have in early 2023, we're going to have about 2 or 3 singles coming out. And then I'm hoping, hopefully not late 23, hopefully more mid 2023, we're going to be releasing like our first album. So that should be coming out too. And before you let me go, I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody that supported us, and my wife Gregory Childs, vocalist. We've got Zachary Maloki on drums, Nick Cousins lead guitar and harmonica, and Brett Corbin on bass. And from the chest, huge thanks to Carla Nicholson who helped mix and record it. So just wanted to shout that in there. Thanks.
I think I lost you somewhere. There we go. We're back again. Now, Greg, I don't know that we're going to see each other before next year, so please, love to Tara and have a very happy and Merry Christmas. Stay safe over the festives. Drink and fight nice, won't you?
Thanks, Woo-Woo. Drink and fight nice. Thanks, Brad. Yeah.
I love that, I really do. Yeah. Hang in there, Greg. We're going to move on right now, but thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us here at Galaxy. Always a pleasure to catch up with you, my friend. It really, really is. In the meantime, let me tell you how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record, Sony Music, The Orchard, here with Galaxy.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music The Orchard.